Hola! Today's lesson is on el alfabeto español, the Spanish alphabet. And this is a very important lesson because in Spanish, all pronunciation is the same. So once you learn how each letter is pronounced, you can look at any word in Spanish and know how it's pronounced. So that's very important. Just an overview, it's muy similar al alfabeto inglés. So it's very similar to the English alphabet. As you'll notice, all of the letters, or most of the letters, look just like English letters. There is an additional letter. It's the N with a squiggle mark over it, which is called a tilde, and the letter is called ñ. The majority of consonants are pronounced exactly as they would be in English. So if you see a B, for example, it's a B sound. A D is a D sound. A T is a T sound. However, there are some exceptions, and we are going to walk through those exceptions where the letters are different. The first letter is A, and that is different than in Inglés. It's pronounced A, like in father, ah, ah. Spanish vowels are very short. They're not drawn out like Texan. We don't say ah, we say ah, ah, muy corto. Más, pasa. Nada, mañana. Casa, encantada. B es igual al inglés bailo, bueno, hablan bien, un banco. C has different pronunciations. It could either be pronounced like a K, como en casa, or an S sound like in cinco. And it depends on which vowel follows the C. So if the vowel A, O, or U comes after C, then it's a K sound, like casa, copa, cura. And if it's an E or an I that comes after C, then it's an S sound, like cero, circo. And in España, the CE or the CI sound is pronounced th. So they would say cero, circo. Che is just like in English. It's not a letter, it's just a sound. Charro, muchacho, chimichanga, chica. De es igual al inglés. Daniel, andar, buena idea, nada. E. Es, tres, mesa, deporte, interesante, México. F, Fernando, teléfono, flan, enfrente. G tiene dos sonidos. It can be a G, a hard G sound like in Garcia, or it can be an H sound like in Geraldo. And again, it depends on which vowel follows G. So if it's a G, A, O, or U, it's a hard G sound, G. Gato, Gómez. Guitarra, tengo. Pagar, lago, igual. And if it's a GE or a GI, it's an H sound. Gemelo, gitano. H no tiene sonido, has no sound. H is not pronounced in Spanish. It's like it doesn't exist. So we have hotel. The H is not pronounced. It's not hotel. It's just hotel. And then this word would be hospital. Hospital. So the H has no sound. Alcohol. Alcohol. There's no H sound. Hablo español. Hablo. It's not hablo. Hablo español. Y, mi. It's not my, mi. Niño. Libro. Tímido. Inteligente. Rico. J, se pronuncia como H sound. José. Jalapeño. We don't say jalapeno. We say jalapeño. Jalapeño. Hijo. It's not hijo. Hijo. Remember the H is silent. Hijo. Kilogramo. Karate. L. Lotería. Lola. Azul. And then the double L is a Y sound. Ya. Calle. Mamá. Más. N. Nada. Elena. Ñe. The N with a tilde over it is pronounced like ña, like in canyon. Niño. Mañana. Jalapeño. Again, it's not jalapeno. Jalapeño. Baño. O. Mono. Perro. Yo. No. Pablo. Papá. Pata. Ropa. Q. Queso. Pequeño. Ere. And there's several different sounds for ere. When ere comes in the middle of a word, it's pronounced like a double D, like we would use the word Eddie in English. So it's not ere, it's ere. Ere is the letter pronunciation. Ere, not ere, ere, like in Eddie. Pero, it's not pero, pero. Maria. Arena. And then the double R, when you have the double R, that's when you roll your R's. So we have perro, barrio, derrota, alrededor, en realidad. Sí, peso, casa, señor. Te, tito. It's not you, it's like in Lulu. Unión. It's not union, unión. It's always sound. Usual. Universidad. Comunidad. B se pronuncia como B. B. It's not voy contigo. No es. Es voy contigo. Envidia. Envidia. Eva. Lavar. Okay. W. Whisky. Welter. Water. X. Examen. Exacto. Auxilio. Pero a veces tenemos México. Mije. En Xochimilco. Y. Boy. It's like an I when it comes at the end of a word. Rey. Rey. E sound. But when it's at the beginning or middle of the word, it's like the ya in English. Ya. Rayo. And then Z tiene dos sonidos también. In Las Americas, so in Mexico, Central America, and South America, it's pronounced like a S. Not a Z, not like a buzzy B sound. It's just a sound. Zapato. Zapato. Pero en España, it's a th sound always. So they would say zapato. Vocales son más importantes. Vowels are the most important. So that's what I really want you to focus on now, is pronouncing these vowels correctly. So every time you see this letter, it's pronounced A. Repitan A. And anytime you see these letters, it's pronounced A. A. And these letters are pronounced E. And these letters are pronounced O. And these letters are pronounced U. Tenemos A, E, I, O, U. So make sure you're looking at the letters and saying the sound correctly. A, E, I, O, U. And some of these are a little backwards from what they are in English, so you really have to reprogram your brain by looking at the letter and pronouncing it correctly. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, and now we're going to do a few practice activities to see if you understand the difference between these vowels. Okay, so on this activity, I have 2 columns. And for each number, I'm going to say one of these words. It'll be either the word in column A or the word in column B. And based on my pronunciation, I want you to choose the correct word. So, número 1, misa. Misa. And the correct answer is A, misa. This is pronounced mesa. Okay. Número 2, vemos. Vemos. And it's A, vemos. This is pronounced vamos. Vamos. Número 3, prisa. Prisa. And this is prisa. This is presa. Número 4, cera. Cera. And this is cera. This is Sara. Sara. Número 5, pero. Pero. This is pero. This is para. Para. 6, rima. Rima. This is rima, and this is rema. Rema. 7, peso. Peso. This is peso. This is vaso. 8, sano. Sano. This is sano. This is sino. Sino. 9, ficha. 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 Y esta palabra es fecha. Fecha. Y número 10, sobre. Sobre. Esta palabra es sobre. Esta palabra es sobra. And here's another one, just practicing those vowel sounds. So again, for each number, I will give you one of these words, and you will choose if it's A or B. So número 1, mi. Mi. This is mi. This is me. Número 2, le. Le. This is le. This is la. Número 3, bi. Bi. This is bi. This is be. Y número 4, ta. Ta. Esta palabra es di. Número 5, ti. Esta es ti. Esta palabra es te. Número 6, be. Be. This is be. This is ba. Y número 7, sí. Sí. Esta palabra es se. Y número 8, di. Di. Esta palabra es di y esta palabra es de. So go through and continue practicing with your pronunciation exercises and do the pronunciation practice activities that are just for practice only. And then also when you are in Quizlet, make sure that you're really focusing on those vowel sounds. Email me if you have any questions or if you need help with your pronunciation. Adios!